A pleasant evening to all. In nobody's backyard. This speech was delivered by former Revolutionary Prime Minister of Grenada, Maurice Bishop. 1 month after the Grenada Revolution, April 13, 1979, I am Saul DeCoteau. Today, 1 month after our historic People's Revolution, there is peace, calm, and quiet in our land. Indeed, there has been a tremendous drop in the crime rate since our revolution. An unusually high number of tourists are presently enjoying the beauty of our land and warmth of our people. In fact, it is almost impossible to find an empty room or a vehicle to rent at this point. From all over, reports have come to us that the tourists are commenting on the friendliness and discipline of our people and the People's Revolutionary Army. The same comments are being daily made by hundreds of medical students studying in Grenada. And this is so in spite of the fact we had had a revolution, and the real threat of mercenary invasion is being faced by our country. The United States ambassador, on his last visit to Grenada some days ago, went out of the way to emphasize the point that tourism was and is critical to the survival of our economy. The ambassador also stressed the fact that his government will view with great displeasure any relations between our country and Cuba. He pointed out that his country was the richest, freest, and most generous in the world. But as he puts it, we have two sides. The two sides he was referring to was a side which stamped freedom, democracy, when the American government felt that the interests were being threatened. It is well established internationally that all independent countries have full, free, and unhampered right to conduct their own internal affairs. We do not recognize the right of the United States of America to instruct us on who we should develop relations with and who we may not. From the second day of our revolution, during our first meeting with American government representatives in Grenada, we were at pains to emphasize the deplorable and ravished state in which the Gary dictatorship had left our economy. We pointed out then that massive assistance, technical and financial, would be required to begin the process of rebuilding the country. The American Consulate General told us that he was not surprised to hear this and assured us that he would encourage his government to give us the necessary assistance, particularly as he had been so impressed by the self-evident humility and our prompt assurances that the safety of American and foreign residents were guaranteed. 1 month later, no such aid has arrived. In place of massive economic aid and assistance that seems forthcoming, the only aid which the American ambassador had been able to guarantee to get to Grenada in a reasonably short time would be $500,000 US for each of a few small projects. Sisters and brothers, what can a few $5,000 do? Our hospitals are without medicine, sheets, pillowcases, and proper equipment. Our schools are falling down. Most of our rural villages are without water, electricity, health clinic, and decent housing. Half of our people in our country who are able to work can't find jobs. Grenada is a sovereign and independent country. We are a small but poor country. And also, although a tiny speck on the world map, we expect all countries to strictly respect our independence just as we respect theirs. No country has the right to tell us what to do how to run our country or who to be friend with. We are in nobody's backyard. We are definitely not for sale. Anybody who thinks that they can bully us or threaten us clearly has no idea or understanding or clue as to what material we are made of. We would sooner give up our lives before we compromise, sell out, or betray our sovereignty, our independence, our integrity, our manhood, and the right of poor people to national self-determination and social progress. Long live the revolution. Long live free Grenada. I thank you.